Thank you, Chairman Neal, and thank you all for being here today. I'm from West Virginia. My state's a little bit different than many of yours. You know, Americans, they're paying more today for everything. Their gas, their food, their rents, their mortgages, their child care, not to mention home repairs, construction. All of these prices are through the roof. Where I live, some people have to drive 30 to 45 minutes just to get to their job. Gasoline's expensive. You know, it's unaffordable, and we have to stop what's going on. You know, it didn't really have to be this way. Since President Biden's first day in office, he's attacked American prosperity. He's implemented burdensome regulations and is now threatening even larger tax hikes on small businesses. 95% of the businesses in my state are small businesses. In my home state of West Virginia, we're seeing the dramatic effects and impact of the inflation, the gas price increases, and labor shortages. Few industries are feeling this pain more than what we do in West Virginia, particularly our home builders, who are running out of options to construct high-quality, affordable housing for my constituents. Sutter Roofing, which is a family-owned business based in West Virginia since 1902, told me that the cost of their materials has increased more in the last year than in the previous 12 years combined. Not only has the price increased, but it also takes time to acquire the materials, and it's created such a strain on our supply chain, delaying projects, and for some over a year. I know I personally ordered cabinets last December, and they finally told me they'd be in April, and this is the middle of July, and I haven't seen them myself. I have another constituent, John Jarrett, who owns Jarrett Construction, and he gave me the heart-wrenching story of how today's crisis has ripped away 70 homes that were meant for senior citizens in the town of Institute, West Virginia. The cost per apartment for electrical work in a multifamily housing project is up 14%. 50% for plumbing, and 36% for HVAC. You know, in addition to that, there's another project that's also at risk of being canceled in Logan, West Virginia, which was in the heart of coal country. And it'll cost 33 seniors the chance for quality, affordable housing. In May, we had a huge flood in the area that I live in in Huntington and in that area. To see what happened, there was over 4 inches of rain, and it came up quick, it went down quick, but one family I know lost 3 cars. You drive down the street, all of their belongings were out by the curb. You're seeing all these signs even today that this house is being done by Sani, S-A-N-I, whatever the business is, where they're still cleaning up. When I was at the airport waiting to come, I ran into a friend whose house was above the floodplain, but she had 9 feet of water in her basement. And she said, I lost my hot water tank, I lost my heating and air conditioning in this 90-degree weather. And of course, anybody that has a second refrigerator is usually in their basement. And so many people have had to deal with what they have to wait for just to get these things back. Mr. Pinto, what are the consequences for companies, contractors, and subcontractors, particularly those who are trying to build high-quality, affordable housing, when they have to pay these huge price increases and then wait an exorbitantly long time for the materials?
Thank you for that question, Representative. Certainly, it slows down, the supply of housing, and as I keep saying, what we need is more supply. And I can also say that you talked about West Virginia. We did some research a little while back that showed that when it came to necessities like spending on food, drugs, at discount stores, gasoline and utility spending, West Virginia was #1 in the country in terms of percentage of that spending, 10 percentage points above the average of the country. So this inflation that is ravaging the country is hitting West Virginia particularly hard.
So now the threat of increasing taxes on the small businesses, what are we going to do? How are we going to solve this?
Don't increase the taxes. Don't make it worse. I mean, it comes to that. The saying, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help you," that this is not going to help.
Okay, thank you. I yield back my time.